Financial success may or may not be within your reach, depending on a number of critical factors, including your upbringing. The majority of the things you know and believe were likely taught to you by your parents, friends, and neighbors when you were young. What you know about money is typically a result of what you observed your parents doing, or what they taught you about money. For this reason, in this video, I'll discuss 7 things rich kids teach their peers that poor kids don't. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button below for more content that can change your life. Number 1, the dollar's worth. Any discussion of money is one of the most awkward in a poor family. If you grew up in such a home, you sense the unease that settles in whenever the subject is brought up. This is not the case in a rich family. They are typically more willing to discuss money and share their opinions. One thing that the rich teach the kids that the poor do not is the value of a dollar. What does the term worth of a dollar mean? Are we referring to the dollar's current value in relation to other currencies? Teaching children the value of money will also help them avoid unnecessary spending, and they may even learn the value of saving and investing. One method the wealthy educate their children about is by giving them an allowance. The wealthy avoid this false perception of money by assigning tasks for their children to complete in order to earn money. For example, they may attach a certain amount of money for some chores that their children can complete. They typically increase this amount as they grow older and the chores become more complex in order to teach their children responsibility. Kids don't typically understand that people work for money before they have it, because their parents always provide everything for them. Number 2, asking for what you want. If you grew up in a low-income household, you may have observed your parents live in fear about everything, particularly when it comes to financial matters. They may have been afraid that their creditors could call and demand money, afraid that they would lose their jobs, or afraid that the stock market would crash. Observing them as you grew up was a lesson in and of itself, and it may have given their children the wrong impressions about money. On the other hand, wealthy people tend to want to raise their kids to be like the wealthy, and you must instill in them the importance of making sales calls and asking for a sale. You must also instill in them the understanding that the person they are speaking to is just like them, and there's no need for them to be afraid of them. One of the reasons why wealthy children typically grow up to be wealthy like their parents is because the rich teach your children to have strong self-esteem and how to conquer fear. Number 3, how to form relationships. One of the ways that the wealthy prosper is through relationships. They've figured out how to create lasting bonds by making others feel valued and providing value in return. The wealthy also instill the value of connection in their children at a young age by letting them observe how their parents interact with notable individuals and how they relate to others. Early on, they learn the skills necessary to develop relationships with influential people who can support them when they are in need. Additionally, wealthy people bring their children with them whenever they attend an important event, so they can observe how their parents interact with others and pick it up from there. When children of wealthy people make friends, this can lead to a potential relationship between their parents. So wealthy people show their children this and encourage them to do so. Rich parents stress the significance of their children having wealthy friends, telling them that the company they keep will have an impact on their lives. Number 4, solving issues is necessary for financial success. Contrary to popular belief, wealthy people do not always grant their children's requests just because they're wealthy. Some wealthy parents teach their children problem-solving skills by emphasizing that they cannot always get what they want without working hard for it. Rich kids typically find it easy to learn those lessons because they can see their parents following the same path. For instance, rich parents may ask their kids to help out around the house and pay them for it. Kids will typically do this because there is a reward associated with it, and very quickly they will learn that in order to receive, you must first give. Most wealthy people become wealthy by resolving other people's issues. Whatever the case may be, the wealthy make money by finding solutions to problems, and they encourage their children to do the same. The wealthy teach their children not only the value of problem solving, but also the more significant problem you solve for people, the more money you will make. Conversely, if you solve a problem that most people can solve, you might not be paid as much as someone who solves a problem that only a few people can solve. Number 5. The road will be 10 times simpler if you love what you do. Rich parents help their children develop the talents that they see themselves displaying at a young age, which makes it easier for their kids to do what they love. They also show their kids how their career affects every day of their life, and the reason why they must choose their life paths with care. Rich parents let their children see the importance of loving what they do because they know that it is of utmost importance. They watch their kids from infancy and see what they love doing naturally. Rich parents instill in their children the importance of being enthusiastic about coming to work every day, as well as the importance of selecting a career that will make them happy. Number 6. Most of your problems will be resolved by money. When it comes to teaching their kids about money, wealthy parents don't sugarcoat the fact or act as if it doesn't matter at all. While impoverished kids grow up hearing that money is the source of all evil, affluent kids learn that money can solve most problems. A poor child's mentality is that money is evil, and we instinctively avoid things we perceive to be evil. Money won't make you happy, but it can help you purchase the things that will make you happy. Rich youngsters who believe that money is important will find it simpler to make more money. Rich individuals understand the value of money and its significance. However, they find it difficult to accept that money will cure the majority of the difficulties that the poor face today. Rich people instill these advantages in their children from an early age, encouraging them to embrace teachings about money. Money not only helps you get the things you need, but it also enables you to generate more money. Number 7. Learning to go from getting a no to getting a yes. Most wealthy people know how to get what they want. They've learned how to go from getting a no to getting a yes, so it's no wonder most of them are wealthy. They know that people only say no because you've not given them enough reasons to say yes. They know how to be persuasive and how to use it to sell others. They start teaching their kids these lessons by purposely saying no to them at a young age. The wealthy also teach their children how to deal with rejection, emphasizing that it only implies that the person rejecting them does not see their value. They also teach them how to persuade others to value their contribution in the same manner that they do. The lessons that both wealthy and poor parents teach their children about money are crucial to their success. Thanks for tuning in to Finance Experts. We hope you found today's video helpful and informative. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more financial news, tips, and strategies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.